week. Here we have a very, very important game. This is also championship week. This is the Big Ten championship game between the Oregon Ducks and the Ohio State Buckeyes. This is a
Jeez.
big game for both teams here. A lot of playoff implications on the line. I am Andrew the God, the coach of the Auburn Tigers here in the booth. Joining with me, I have always Joker, the coach for the USC Trojans.
Hello, I forgot my mic was not unmuted there, so that was kind of awkward. But, Big Ten representative, we need an Ohio State loss, thankfully. We're going to hope that happens today, right?
And yeah, this is a big game for not just the Big Ten, but just for the top 12 at this point all around. I unfortunately took a loss yesterday to DBJ and the Alabama Crimson Tide. So I kind of need Ohio State to lose this game as well if I want to keep my playoff hopes alive. But nevertheless, let's get down to kickoff here. We got the number 4th ranked Ducks and the number 10th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes ready to duke it out on a neutral site here for the Big Ten Championship kickoff. We are underway as Ennis looks to not return this ball. They're going to take it from the 25-yard line. And Mr. Joker, what are the keys for, today's programs for if they want to win this game?
I mean, for Oregon, just got to do what they've been doing all season, right? They got a big one against USC. I think that was the game that decided who would be representing for the Big Ten. But just got to execute on both sides and see what they can do downfield.
It's going to be a shotgun pass to Jeremiah Smith, and that's definitely a guy they got to get going here early on. He's a hell of a player, one of the best receivers in the nation, and it's going to be a handoff to the running back here for a gain of 2 yards on the carry. And yeah, Ohio State, they've had a very interesting season here. They only have 3 losses. Those losses did come from the coach who wasn't in control of this team currently, but he's undefeated in conference play, so that's what led them here to this point on in the season. That's going to be another catch to Jeremiah Smith. Julian saying he's 2 for 2 right now, looking to move the ball efficient here. Ohio State has a very, very high-powered offense.
And the key for me for Ohio State, getting Jeremiah Smith involved. Yes, you've seen the first 2 catches to him, but to also utilize the other receivers and tight ends as well. So just not get complacent with Jeremiah Smith, even though he is one of the best players on the field.
As it's going to be another shotgun snap, and he throws it to Jeremiah Smith yet again. I mean, hey, when you got one of the best receivers in the game, might as well feed him early and often. As it's going to be 2nd down and 5 here, ball on the 34-yard line. And again, this is a neutral site, so no stadium post that either opponents have to deal with. Got a man in motion. It's going to be Carnell Tate. Hands it off to Ball, the running back, and gets about a gain of 2 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Oregon looking to get a stop here early on to get this ball back. As Oregon are showing blitz here, it looks like, but they send 4, and the tight end is
Got him.
wide open on the reception. That's going to be a 1st down for the Buckeyes as they keep pushing the ball downfield. They are 3 yards away from entering the red zone.
Yeah, to me, I think he tried to possession catch that. I think he could have stayed up a little bit and got a few more yards, but got the 1st down and gets to reset it down.
Going to be a play action here for Julian Sand, as not quite the read you want to go with, as Carnell takes a big hit. Incomplete pass here, 2nd down and 10. And yeah, on that last play, I think he could have actually racked that had he not gone for the possession. But
Oh my God.
and Julian Sand throws it to his tight end. The linebacker was there to make a play, but just missed it by a follicle. And it's going to be another 1st down for the Buckeyes here. Ball on the 9-yard line. They're looking to put points up on this possession here.
Blitz coming, gotta be quick.
Oh, and pressure right in Sayan's grill. Incomplete pass, 2nd and goal. And yeah, Oregon looking to get a huge stop here on this possession. Saints making adjustments. Shotgun snap. Throws it to Carnell Tate, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. What a great pass breakup from the Oregon Ducks defense. It's going to be 3rd down and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line. Best case scenario for the Ducks defense is for them to get 3 on this drive. As Julian's saying, in the shotgun formation yet again. He
Got
finds
him.
a tight end, and he
I think we go
gets
for
the
this.
catch, and he stopped. Ball on the 3-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and goal. And I mean, what do you do here? Do you go for it? Do you take the 3? I'd say you honestly go for it here, man. You got to put pressure on. This is a championship game. There's no settling for 3. And you don't get ball at halftime.
Yeah, I like this call. I would expect some custom hot routes, maybe, just to even throw off this defense. Doesn't do it.
And it's going to be a wide open catch for Jeremiah Smith as the Buckeyes strike first. What a dot from Julian saying. And yeah, I mean, fourth and goal, ball on the 3-yard line. Gotta go for it there as the Buckeyes strike first. Looking to get the extra point up and through. Let's see if this kick is going to be good or not. And right down the middle. 7-0 lead for the Ohio State Buckeyes as Oregon is going to bring their offense out for their first possession of this game. As Gresham is back deep to receive the kick, and he calls a fair catch. They're going to take that at the 25-yard line here, as we're going to get a glimpse of this Oregon offense led by Dante Moore himself. This is going to be an RPO first play.
Oh, he held on. Wow.
And what a catch. Ooh, and it looks like Ohio State's defender is down, injured on the field. We're going to have to get an injury report on that one as quick as we can here. First pass, first completion, enough for a first down. Dante Moore with the play action here.
Don't throw
Looks
a
for a
pick.
man
Throw
down
it
the
away.
field.
Don't throw a pick.
And
Oh,
he
my
throws
goodness.
another contested ball and somehow caught by Decorian Moore here. What a great catch from the freshman receiver himself. Here we go, 2nd down and 1. It's going to be a shotgun snap. Hands it off to the running back, and Mekhi Hughes gets stuffed. Loses a yard on the carry. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. The Buckeyes defense are looking to get a huge stop here on this possession. There's going to be another shotgun handoff to the running back. The backup running back is going to be Washington on the carry. That's his first carry of the game, and he gets enough for the Oregon first down. Oregon putting up a pretty good, impressive drive here so far. Shotgun formation, man in motion. Dante Moore throws it to the man that was in motion, and that's going to be Benson with the reception. Gets a good gain on that play. Malik Benson, the senior receiver, with a great catch on that play. The ball on the 27-yard line. They are 7 yards out of red zone territory. Oregon looking to tie up this ball game here on this possession. It's going to be a handoff to Mekhi Hughes.
And that's just met in the middle. Wow.
Ohio State defense, they were ready for that play. Gets a gain of 0 yards on the carry.
Yeah, we'll also see some of the other conference games played out as well. I believe all the remaining 3 will be played out today as well. So we'll know the playoff bracket tonight.
And yeah, if you take a look all across the nation for conference championship week, yeah, we have a lot more games yet to be played. A lot of deciding factors for the college football playoffs. I'm saying that because, again, I am the Auburn head coach, and we have a slither of hope. We just need some things to happen. But let's get back here into this game. Oregon Ducks, they're marching down the field, ball on the 10-yard line, 1st and goal. It's going to be a handoff to Mekhi Hughes, and he gets about 2 yards on the carry. And we are approaching the end of the first quarter. It looks like the Ducks will probably take it to the quarter.
Yeah,
maybe run a play. Nah, I don't know.
I think they'll take this to the end of the quarter.
And that is the smart thing to do. End of the first quarter. The Oregon Ducks are down by 7. And yeah, this is as you could take a look at the Big Ten standings here. Got my guy, always Joker with me, the coach of USC. He needs a couple things to happen for him to have a chance to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, I'll need Ohio State and I believe Tennessee to lose because LSU is 11 and they currently face Notre Dame if the playoffs started today.
Here we go, 5 wide set, man in motion, running back out the backfield. Dante
Up
Moore,
the
he looks for a
middle,
receiver. It's
no.
gonna be Evan Stewart. That's the first time we've called his name. We'll look for him to get going a little bit more in this game. He is definitely a great weapon to have on this team. It's going to be third down and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line here.
And if you're Ohio State, you cannot give them an opportunity to go for this fourth down conversion. You got to hold them to about 2 yards or less just for them to not even consider it.
There's going to be a running back, man in motion. Dante
Then
Moore.
over the middle,
As
drops.
Evan Stewart wasn't able to hold on to that pass, it's going to be fourth and goal on the 7-yard line. And the Ohio State Buckeyes made a great stop on that play as the Oregon Ducks bring out the field goal unit. This is not an easy kick as the kick is up, and the kick is no good! Wide right! He just completely shanks the kick. Wow. What a turn of events here for the special teams. And yeah, that's been the thing of the week, the last couple weeks in college football. Special teams hasn't been quite successful. As it's going to be a handoff to Jason Ball, 3 yards on the carry. Ohio State with a huge stop on the last possession as they look to extend this lead.
Oh, that's a pick!
And he throws a pick. Julian Sand, not the read you want to make, as the Oregon defense with a huge play. As Sion Luela, I hope I said his name right, I might have botched it, but he makes a huge defensive stop. The Oregon offense gets the ball back at great field position. Oh,
Oh,
Makai
wow, he
Hughes
broke the
breaks a
tackle!
tackle, and he gets enough for the first down.
And that just can't happen if you're Ohio State. You have the ball. Take your time. He got kind of lucky with the last two drives before the touchdown. So I think that was just bad play calling by the Ohio State user.
And I mean, that was just a great run from Makai. He was on the last play as they go back to him, and he has a wide open gap, untouched for the Ducks touchdown as they look to tie this ball game up here in the second quarter. We'll see if the field goal kicker has any more struggles or not. The kick is up, kick is down the middle, and we have ourselves a tied ball game in the Big Ten championship game.
And that's why I think what Ohio State did on defense was for nothing, just for you to throw a pick and basically get a full game reset. And now, if you're Ohio State, you have to score. You don't get the ball back at halftime. So now the pressure's back on you to perform under pressure, and you've already kind of thrown some risky passes and already thrown one interception.
And I mean, yeah, looking at this game now, it's basically 0-0, but Ohio State has to score a touchdown on this drive. On this
That was a gain of 8. I'm not sure if the PlayStation party shut off or I believe that was Andrew with
Andrew just
some.
wasn't here, yeah.
That's a dangerous throw, and he's lucky that's broken up. I believe that was just man coverage everywhere to put them in this third and short. And see now you have the pressure on you. If nothing's open, you have to be willing to run with this quarterback and not be willing always just to run to your right. And he caught it,
Yeah,
Jeremiah Smith.
I was just about to say, I'll be second to you right now for until Andrew come in, but Smith with a nice little catch right there across body. first down from Sand.
Throw it
Steps back
away.
in the
Throw it
pocket.
away.
Yup. Got pressure, didn't work. 2nd and 10 now. This looked like this offense been doing pretty well for what I have seen and what I have joined to watch. So other than the pick they had, they've been driving down the field pretty successfully.
And we're just
Boy.
making really bad reads right
Yeah.
now for Ohio State. Ohio State is trying to give Oregon the game here, um,
And
with
you
some of these
actually,
incompletions.
I was just about to say you need to win this game in order to make the playoffs. So, ooh,
Jeremiah Smith, or
drag.
no,
No,
that's
that's
not.
Tate.
That's Tate. First
Carnell
down and
Tate
more.
down to the 18. Carnell Tate with a good run, with a good drag too. Two of the defenders got mixed up going across that field, and just great route running.
Oh, he threw a pick.
Almost a pick. Almost threw a pick, and that's
You're just
what
not
ended
going to
up
win the
happening.
game.
Yeah.
You're just not going to win the game trying to throw these 50-50 balls. You're going to have to use some of these hot routes and these custom stems just to throw something different at this defense. And
Oh,
that's
throws a
another
drag route,
dangerous
didn't
pick.
work.
Yeah.
And somebody on the offensive line is hurt, so this is ending up not too well for them.
And this is where the lack of calling the RPOs and the screen passes come in. Because if it's not something crossing over the middle, it seems like Ohio State has had a really difficult time at trying to get this ball out like that.
Lawrence with the pick, and I mean there was a running back wide open on the left
Wide
side,
open.
but I don't think he's seen it. I think Julian still haven't opened up his vision to see the whole field. And he's like keeping his eyes on just one team, on one player, so need to open up that vision in order to keep this offense afloat as they just get absolutely mauled.
Yeah, Ohio State, if it's not anything towards the middle, I think Oregon's starting to realize that in this game. All three of those plays before that pick were all dangerous throws. Oh my God, did he catch it? Oh, he caught it. Third
Yeah,
and
he caught
6.
it. Yep. And about to hit the 2-minute warning, so you know they're just gonna let it run down there. And you see Dante Moore, 6 of 7, 6-7, 62 passing yards right now for him, and Julian just 2 picks, but 10 of 19. So without the picks, he's doing pretty well, but with it, he's doing pretty bad. As I'm gonna let Andrew take it over from there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had some technical difficulties. We're back in the booth, and we're at the 2-minute warning in the first half. Actually, shout out PlayStation Network for kicking me out the fucking party. Excuse my language. 4th and 1 here. Decisions
I don't think
to
you
be
can go for
made.
this.
As we are at a tie ball game here still, 7-7, 4th and 1, ball on the 28-yard line. What do you do here if you're the Ducks?
I think you punt this. You get the ball back at half. You don't want to give Ohio State a free basically 50-yard punt and give them automatically field goal range. I think you punt this ball away.
And I want to give a quick shout out to my man Electric for stepping in.
He's gonna run punt.
Oh, he comes out in punt formation,
and
the Ducks.
He might have to hike this ball.
And it's gonna be a delay of game. It's gonna be a delay of game from the Ducks.
And now he has to punt because now he's out of the 5 yards.
And yeah, it's gonna be 4th and 6. Yeah, he's gonna be forced to punt the ball here. Just bad play calling, or bad clock management, I should say. Nevertheless, the Buckeyes get the ball back, and it's going to be an injury from Brian Wells. Oof, strong side linebacker. Not what you need to lose at this point of the season. As the Buckeyes get the ball back at the 33-yard line. Here we go. Shotgun snap. It's going to be an RPO to Carnell Tate, and he gets no gain on the reception.
And before you had those technical difficulties, Ohio State basically threw 3 hospital balls and then eventually threw a pick just to kind of show everything. And that's a dot up the middle, Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, and that might have just been a touchdown saving tackle right there from the safety. And that's going to be a first down for the Buckeyes. They're going to run a little bit of tempo offense here. And as you were saying, yeah, Julian's saying he was throwing a couple hospital balls, turned the ball over as I had technical difficulties. That's pretty
QB draw. Get
pretty
down.
insane there. Saying calls his own number on the QB draw, gets about 7 yards on the carry.
Don't
Second
throw
down
a
and
pick
3.
here.
Yeah, the Buckeyes got it.
Oh, and that's
Ooh,
just
and that's a huge tackle. What a read from the defender. And yeah, Buckeyes, they got to get 7 on this drive. They have to get 7.
even 3 is okay. They've shown that they can stop Oregon on defense. You need to read the field a little bit better as well, and that's a catch.
And Ennis, he goes up to the 5. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Oh my goodness, what a strike from saying to Brandon Ennis. He just took the short route to distance. Oh my goodness. And I mean, as you were saying, they got a field goal in their back pocket. The Buckeyes say, we want touchdowns on this drive. And that's a huge touchdown for the Buckeyes here. Now you have 57 seconds left if you're the Ducks with all 3 timeouts left. You have plenty of time to at least get 3 on this next drive. But nevertheless, that was a great touchdown from the Buckeyes.
And to me, this still puts pressure back on Ohio State. Your defense still has to execute in these next 53 seconds. Oregon can kind of use the anywhere on the field they want. So you're just going to have to make sure you execute and hold them to 0 points. Even if they score 3, they're still in the advantage in the capper seat.
Shotgun snap, Dante Moore. He rolls to
No
his
way.
right.
No
He's
way.
looking for a
No
man
way.
downfield. He throws cross body, and he has Washington out the backfield as Oregon's going to run a little bit of tempo themselves. Clock does not run until everyone's on the ball.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be a false start. That's not what you want for the Ducks offense. As they lose 5 with the false start, it's going to be 1st and 15. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Dante Moore throws it to Evan Stewart, and he gets a first down on the reception. What a great spin move, by the way. As the Ducks look to burn their first timeout of the second quarter.
Yeah, I don't mind that
Ryan
timeout at
Williams
all.
leading the way with all those touchdown receptions.
I see what Dante Moore's looking at. I think this could be open.
Ooh, making adjustments. Dante Moore, shotgun snap, pressure in his face, gets the ball out quick to the freshman receiver himself. And Oregon is looking to strike. Oh, and they lose a little bit of time here. They have 2 timeouts left. They're wasting a lot of precious time here.
Oh my good.
Oh, and that's an incomplete pass. It's going to stop the clock, but you wasted a lot of precious seconds there.
Now you got to take a shot towards the end zone.
And
or just run this and take the halftime.
Looks like a potential Hail Mary here.
And if you just get him prevent, and it doesn't look like he's going to do that, I'd press everyone back. This could be dangerously a touchdown. Here we go downfield.
And it's incomplete as we head into halftime with the Ohio State Buckeyes leading in the Big Ten championship game 14-7. And yeah, Joker, what are your takes from this first half that you've seen so far?
I mean, Ohio State's defense has been playing really well. It's just the offensive side. Yes, they're winning, but to me, the play calling on the offensive side has been way more riskier and has obviously paid off right now, but can't keep doing that in the second half to win this game, because Oregon will convert and then make this a close game.
And yeah, here we go. Second half, Oregon with the ball here. Dante Moore in the shotgun formation. Throws a screen to Whittington, actually.
Whittington!
I called him Washington earlier. I meant to say Whittington. And he gets a huge, huge gain on that play. And that's a great way to start off the second half if you're the Ducks, as they're looking to tie this ball game up here. 1st and 10, ball in the 47. They're going to run a little speed option here. He pitches it to Mekhi Hughes, has the edge, and he gets about 10 yards on the pitch reception here. Not enough for the first down, but 2nd and inches nevertheless. Ball on the 43-yard line, and if you're the Ducks offense, this is a great start for the second half. going to be an RPO here. High throw. It's going to be incomplete. Great defense for the Ohio State Buckeyes there. It's going to be 3rd down in inches. A lot of things you can do here at this part of the field, but obviously you want to get the first down to keep your drive alive. They're going to line up in a strong I formation, or it looks like a potential goal line formation. The QB
Keeper.
sneak. Oh,
Dante
it's going
Moore's
to be an
hurt.
injury for the Dante Moore. He gets a first down, but at what cost? As they're going to have to call an injury timeout here, as they're going to have to bring in their backup quarterback here. Nobosad. He checks it down to Johnson, makes a man miss with the spin, but takes a big hit. As Dante Moore has leg cramps. It says he will be returning soon, but we don't really know the status of this injury. As actually, yeah, he was returning soon. Yep, he's right back in the game. They gave him some orange Gatorade on the sidelines. He's just fine. It's going to be a handoff to Whittington. Gets enough for the first down, and that was great blocking from the boys up front. And yeah, man, if you're the Ducks, obviously you want to score a touchdown on this drive to put the pressure on this Buckeyes team.
That's a dangerous throw. Wow.
That's
You're trying to put people in the hospital.
Dangerous read. Oh, man, dangerous read right there. Incomplete pass, nevertheless. Going to be 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. As we got a flip in the formation here. Shotguns, hands off to Mekhi Hughes.
Wow.
Gets a great run on that carry. Gets about 9 yards on that play. As Mekhi Hughes having a pretty decent game running the ball here. Going to be 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 15-yard line. Ohio State looking to make a stop here on this possession. Best case scenario is that they hold him to 3 here. Obviously, if you're Oregon, though, you want this touchdown to tie the ball game up. This is a huge 3rd and 1 here. Got a flip in the formation yet again. It's going to be a shotgun formation for Dante Moore. Tight end, man in motion.
Looks like man blitz all around. Might be an RPO play like that,
and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to walk in for a touchdown. Johnson with the grown man play. As the Oregon Ducks score a touchdown on their first possession out of halftime. They're looking to tie the ball game up here. Let's see if this kicker can nail this field goal. The kick is up down the middle, and we have ourselves quite the Big Ten championship ball game, tied at 14-14. Whew, man, this is a very good game. As James kicks the ball deep, and that's a very deep kick. I think Ennis is going to elect to not return it, take the touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. And, yeah, if you're Ohio State here, you got to score. You've got to score here. This is a very big drive.
Thank you.
As this is a very interesting full house formation.
That's
Julian Sand.
He broke it. Oh, my God.
My God. He breaks the tackle, and he gets enough for the first down. Julian Sand, 197 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the day.
And that's another one of them hospital-like balls. They're just going to have to implement some other sort of offense. Some custom hot routes, and because if nothing's open like that, all these throws have just been really dangerous for Ohio State. And you're not going to win the game just getting that type of 50-50 ball look on your side.
And that Oregon D-line putting pressure on Julian Sand on the last play, all up in his grill. It's going to be a shotgun formation, 2nd down.
That's a pick! He let him do it!
It's going to be an interception, and he has room to run down the sidelines to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown! Oregon Ducks with the pick 6. Bryce with a huge play. And that is a huge momentum swing for the Ducks as they take the potential 7-point lead. If this kick is up, the kick is good. 7-point lead for the Ducks as the Ohio State Buckeyes made a huge mistake, and that is one of those balls you were talking about. Just not a good read for Julian Sand. And yeah, the Ducks make him pay the price, and that's actually Sand's 3rd interception on the game. I mean, yeah, if you're the Buckeyes here, you got to get a touchdown on this drive. You cannot settle for three here. Three is not going to cut it. It's going to be a shotgun snap to the running back outside zone here. And he gets about a gain of 2 yards on the carry. But yeah, if you're the Ohio State offense, you gotta be looking to push this ball down the field just a little bit more, especially with the weapons you got on offense. Julian Sayin rolls to his left. He's gonna keep it himself, slides down and gets about 6 on the carry. As the Oregon defender down on the injury, they're gonna take a look at him on the sidelines. Gonna be 3rd down and 2, and yeah, you gotta get this first down here. You gotta get this first down here. As we're gonna see a quarterback change here. Oh, shotgun snap,
Wide
pressure in his
open.
face, and he has his running back up the sidelines. Gets enough for the first down, and what a throw from the backup quarterback. Interesting decision as they bring in St. Clair. But I mean, this has been the Ohio State's season. They've had a lot of quarterback changes. Here we go, 1st down and 10, ball on the 44-yard line, 5 wide set for the Buckeyes. He takes it to his tight end, and he gets
First
enough
down.
for the first down. As the Buckeyes are going to run a little bit of tempo offense here, staying in the 5 wide formation. As the Oregon defender almost
Oh, he
got
didn't
caught
hike it quite.
offsides.
He should have hiked it quicker.
Yeah. As St. Clair, he gets about 2 yards on the QB draw, and yeah, that defender, he was offsides. If the Buckeyes had a faster reaction time, they would have gotten a free play right there. Gonna be 2nd down and 8 for the Buckeyes here. Freshman quarterback on the run,
Oh
and
my
he
goodness, that you
tries
just
to
can't
throw
throw that.
back to his tight end cross body, but that's just a hard throw to make. It's gonna be 3rd down and 8 here. And if you're the Ducks defense, you're looking to get a stop right here. You don't even want him to gain 2 yards on this play.
Don't throw a pick.
Oh, and he finds his tight end with the catch, and he gets about 7 on the reception. 4th down and 1. He can go for it if he wants to. This is it right here. Let's
This
see if
is
the
probably
Ducks
going to be man
defense.
coverage all around as well. This has to be something quick with some speed blitz coming. He's got it
Oh, he
and
was on
more.
the tight end, and he makes
Oh
a
my
man miss, and he breaks it. Oh, he almost breaks the tackle, and he gets a huge reception on 4th down as the Buckeyes march on down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, shotgun snap, runs,
Blitz
hurry up offense,
again. No.
and he gets stopped. Devon Jackson with the big tackle there in the goal line. As we are approaching the end of the 3rd quarter pretty soon.
Don't throw a pick.
As St. Clair, he rolls
Oh,
up,
he
and he
gets a
takes a
big
big
hit.
hit. Aaron Flowers with the sack. And that's probably going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter, it looks like. And man, that was a huge sack from the Ducks defense. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter here in the Big Ten Championship game with the Oregon Ducks up 7. 21-14 is your score. And yeah, put your fours up, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd down and goal. Ball on the 7-yard line here. What do you got for us, Ohio State? Shotgun snap. He rolls out. He gets
You
hit as he
gotta take the
throws the
3.
ball. 4th and goal. What do you do here if you're the Ohio State Buckeyes offense?
I think we take our 3. We've been shown, and obviously there's been an eagerness to always just think we can go for it, but I think 4th and goal at the 7, there's still plenty of time in this game left that I think your defense has been good enough to make a stop, but it doesn't look like they're going to agree with that. I just think you got to take your 3 here. The
Oh, and the
eagerness.
Buckeyes offense stays on the field. I don't agree with this call. It's only the top of the 4th quarter. And we'll see if this
Here
pays
we
off
go.
for the Buckeyes. Here we go. And it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jeremiah Smith. And that is going to be a huge stop for the Ducks defense as they get the ball back. Not in the best field position, but nevertheless, they got the stop. Oregon is looking to extend this lead. It's going to be a handoff to Makai Hughes, and he gets a loss of 1 yard on the carry. And yeah, if you're the Buckeyes defense now, you got to get this ball back. You just have to get this ball back.
And see, now if you get this ball back and you took your 3, you still could have taken the lead. And that's why I think taking your three there was the logical thing. Because then if you score a touchdown after that, you would have taken the lead.
And it's going to be a shotgun snap. And he throws it to a tight end on an out route. I believe that was Kenyon Sadiq. And it's going to be 3rd down and 5 for the Ducks offense. They got to keep this drive alive, and they're looking to kill a little bit of clock in the process. Oh, and he throws a
Oh
pick!
my goodness!
Dante Moore!
And
What
this
a
is why.
terrible read!
And this is why it's okay to take your three. Now you could have been trying to take the lead in
And
this
I mean,
game.
oh my goodness, what a swing, what a turn of events. If you were the Buckeyes on the last possession, you could have taken 3. As
Takes the check
Ball
down,
takes
loss
the
of
check
one.
down, and it looked like he had forward progress, but they're going to give him the loss of a yard on that reception here. Buckeyes have great field position. You have to score on this possession. You cannot waste it. As the defender makes the huge breakup on the play, it's already 3rd and long for the Ohio State Buckeyes here. Um, yeah, he just ran through 2 plays very quickly. I would like for the quarterback to at least go through his progression. He had a lot of time in the pocket. Here we go. St. Clair, what do you have for us? He looks for a man
Gonna throw a
downfield.
pick.
And it's caught for a touchdown! Brandon Ennis! What a catch! In between 2 defenders! Oh my goodness! The Ohio State Buckeyes! Oh my goodness, what a play! What a play! As they look to tie up this ball game here. That's the junior wide receiver Brandon Ennis. And I mean, again, I gotta go back to what Joker was saying. If you take your 3 on the last possession, you would be up here. But nevertheless, it is tied 21-21. We have ourselves a Big Ten championship ball game here.
These throws are kind of looking like the Kansas State user. Just kind of 50-50, just kind of hoping, just kind of praying. And to me, this still keeps the pressure back on Ohio State. If Ohio State took their three there, like I think the logical thing was to do, this would have put pressure on Oregon to score. Now, if you're Ohio State, you still have to get the ball back and score again to win this game. Oregon could take this entire drive and score with a field goal if they like.
And yeah, essentially this ball game it's 0-0 now, if you really think about it. So again, Oregon has all the
Screen.
momentum. They call a
They're
screenplay
all
for
over
Mekhi
it. No,
Hughes,
they're not.
and he gets 5 yards on the reception. And unfortunate stray that Electric caught there. Sorry to hear that, but yeah, that was just Joker making comparisons with your reads. But nevertheless, here we go. 2nd down and 5 for the Oregon offense. It's going to be a man in motion. Mekhi Hughes, they're going to run a screenplay
Screen.
for
Nowhere.
Benson. And he gets 1 yard on the reception. And here we go. This is a big 3rd down for the Ducks. Big 3rd down for the Buckeyes defense here.
And to me, if Oregon doesn't execute this, I think they punt this football. I'm expecting a quick blitz or something quick. So Dante Moore's going to have to make a big play.
Here we go. Man in motion. That's Kenyon Sadiq. Shotgun formation yet again for the Ducks
Maybe a comeback
offense.
route. Maybe a crosser like
Oh,
that.
and
He held on. Did he get
he
it? He
gets
got
the
it.
marker. He gets the sticks, and that's enough for a Ducks 1st down here. That was a great catch from Kenyon Sadiq to keep this
No.
drive alive.
3 minutes left. It's crunch time here for Ohio State to get a stop on defense.
And Whittington with a good carry of 5 yards on that run. And yeah, if you're Oregon here, you got all the momentum. This is literally your game.
Yeah, you have the opportunity to make sure Ohio State doesn't even get the ball back just because of their flounders. And oh, he missed the
Another
RPO read.
Mekhi Hughes with the carry, and that's going to be enough for a Duck 1st down. And we are approaching the 2-minute warning very shortly here in the 4th quarter. Here we go. Man in motion is going to be Sadiq. Shotgun formation for the Ducks. It's going to be an
RPO. There we go.
RPO. And he gets a good gain on the reception. 6 yards on the play. Dante Moore with a little bit of wear and tear on his body, but he seems to be just fine.
And to me, the more as this play goes on, it's like the type this ball one more time for the 2-minute warning. The decision from Ohio State, if here's a run up the middle, and
Oh,
it's not going
Makai
to be a
Hughes,
first
what a
down.
tough run there. Gets about 4 yards on the carry. Not enough for the first down. It'll be third down in inches.
And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. I think if you're Ohio State, you save your timeouts. But to me, just going for it there, just the eagerness. I think we were trying to win the game when we still had a whole quarter left, and we're in goal line. So I think we try and match them. It doesn't look like they're going to do that. We know this is a QB sneak up the middle. You got to move some of your defenders to the middle, and he doesn't do that.
You're so nothing.
When
You're
you get a
so
goal line at the
nothing,
when you
bro.
get a
You're
goal line at
so
the when you
nothing.
get a goal line at the 50, everyone and their grandmother should know what's going to happen there.
It's gonna be a first down game for Dante Moore on the sneak. Uh, Here we go. First and
RPO, no,
10. RPO. Makai
all over
Hughes.
it.
And he gets a gain of 0 on the carry. The left tackle Isaiah seems to be injured. We'll get an injury update on him shortly. And here we go. Second down and 10 with a minute and 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oregon, again, has all the momentum. If they get about 20 yards, maybe about 25 more yards, they'll be in field goal range. And, yeah, they could potentially kick the game-winning field goal here. And if you're the Buckeyes, you got to be looking to call your
Like that,
timeout sooner
Evan
or later.
Stewart. Oh, I don't think that's a good time to call the time. I mean, I
But
get it.
I
You're kind of in a tough situation either
It's a
way.
tough situation, but oh man, it's just you have to get a tackle on that play, but they didn't get it, and it's gonna be first down. Here we go, Makai Hughes on the carry with a gain
Might as
of
well
one
call the next
yard.
one.
Buckeyes go ahead and burn their second timeout of the second half. It's gonna be second down and 9 here.
Blitz
Dante Moore
coming,
checks
wide
it down to
open.
Makai Hughes. He spin move, makes a man miss, and it's going to be first and 10 on the 20-yard line. And, yeah, if you are the Buckeyes here, this is not where you want to be. This is a very, very tough spot to be. And if you're Oregon, you're just looking to play with the time a little bit more and, yeah, potentially walk off with the game-winning field goal.
And I think you're going to be kicking yourself if you're Ohio State. That's why it's okay, right, to take your three sometimes. At the beginning of the game, sure, but now you're in a position where you're just going to have to hope they miss this field goal. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! And the clock
That
stops.
was
And the clock
almost
stops.
that was
But
almost an interception for the Buckeyes. That would have been a huge play, but that does stop the clock for the Buckeyes, so they essentially do get bailed out here. And
you
it's going to be
cannot
third
give
and
up a
10.
first down. You have to make sure you keep them to a field goal, call that timeout, and have to go drive down this field.
And here we go. It's going to be 10 seconds left on the play clock. Shotgun formation for the Ducks offense. Dante Moore looking to make some more
Gonna be
adjustments.
something over the sideline, over the top. He's wide open.
And it's Evan Stewart across the middle of the field. And he gets enough for the first down. And, oh, man, if you're the Buckeyes defense, you got to be kicking yourself there.
Now's
As, yeah,
the time to
the Ducks
man up and
have
blitz.
all the momentum in this game.
Keeper, timeout. If you're, I mean, I guess the game's over with either way, but
As Oregon's looking to
I'd
possibly
call a
line up
timeout
this
if I'm
kick.
Ohio State. Make them have to run an extra play. Doesn't look like they're going to do that. They're just going to admit defeat here. And now, oh, Oregon
burns their first
That's
timeout of the
interesting.
second half.
That's interesting to me. But it looks like they're going to be in pistol. So they're just trying to line up this field goal just to make sure it's in the center.
Yeah.
And I
Here we
think
go.
as
Tight
soon
end man in motion. Makai Hughes.
you call timeout if you're Ohio State, and they're not going to do that in Ohio or
As
Oregon calls
Oregon burns
timeout.
their second timeout. And here we go. 3 seconds left. Tied ball game, 21-21. The field goal unit is out for both teams. Let's see if the kicker has enough to make this kick and get them the win. The kick is up, and it's down the middle as the Oregon Ducks are your Big Ten Conference Championship winners as they hit a walk-off field goal and win the game 24-21. Man, what a bang out. This was a great game. I'm not even going to lie to you.
And to me, I mean, that's just a good game for both users, but I feel like Ohio State lost that one more than Oregon won that one. I feel like Ohio State should have just taken their three there and Oregon executed it, right? That's what the playoffs are going to be all season long, and that's just who can execute the most, and Oregon did that.
And yeah, I mean, you got to go back to that possession that Ohio State had on fourth and goal. I mean, if you take the three there, and somehow get a stop on the next possession and then score, you would have been up. You would have had the lead. But nevertheless, the Oregon Ducks go on ahead and get this victory and become your Big Ten Conference champions. As we're gonna go ahead and get our post-game interviews going with both head coaches. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the winning side, the conference champions themselves, Oregon Ducks. Can we get the Oregon Ducks head coach on the microphone, please?
I am here.
Coach, how we feeling?
And it was a heartbreak in the national championship last year. So the Ohio State Buckeyes had some coming this year, and we pulled it out. We dominated that third quarter, and I think that's what won us the game.
And at a certain point, did you have any type of like fear in the game? Did you feel like you were gonna, you know, make a couple miscues on the calls, or were you pretty confident throughout this whole match?
That the last pass to Evan Stewart, it was the 3rd and 10 with like 50 seconds left. I was kind of scared it was going to be a long field goal. I already missed one earlier in the game, so I was hoping to at least get 5-10 yards, and he went man coverage and had Evan Stewart lined up on a linebacker, so I'll take that matchup any day of the week.
And then I guess my last question for you would be, at what point in the game did you know you were gonna win this game?
Once I got that first down, I knew that I was going to center the field goal, and it was going to be only like a 25-yard chip shot down the middle. So that's pretty
Despite your
much
kicker
when.
even missing a field goal earlier in this game?
Yeah, that one was kind of the same distance, but it was just on the left hash, and he overcooked it. So down the middle, you don't really got to adjust too much, and there's no wind playing here inside Lucas Oil, so it was pretty easy to make that last one.
All right, we got any more questions from Mr. Joker?
Yeah, obviously a good gutsy win, but now that we look forward to the first round bye, what games are you possibly looking at? Obviously, as of now, it looks like you'll be on the same side as Alabama. Obviously, you got to win your second round matchup, but are there any other games or teams you're looking at as we build for the playoffs?
Yeah, my last game, I called out Clemson, so somehow, hopefully, Clemson will meet in the playoffs somewhere. So I want that Clemson Tiger coach.
Yeah, it seems like the winner of Louisville and Clemson will be that 5 seed, which will line up you guys against each other in the second round. So see if that happens.
And any final questions for the Oregon Ducks side? All right, we're going to go ahead and switch it over to the losing side. Ohio State Buckeyes head coach, can we get you on the microphone, please, and thank you.
Hey, Joker and Andrew the God, how's it going?
Coach, how we feeling, man?
Uh, you know, heartbreak. When it comes down to the last play of the game, that means your players fought really hard. Not much more I can say about my team's energy.
You guys had a very, very interesting season. I want to ask you, was there any discourse, or was there any hesitation on the quarterback situation?
Yeah, I mean, we knew what we had in Asayan, and he did pretty good, but just he wasn't as sharp as I wanted him to be today, and we had to make the tough decision to bring in the St. Clair, and St. Clair kind of kept us in the game, gave us some hope at the end, and just came up a little short.
Yeah, tough game for saying. He had 3 interceptions on the day. So was that what led you into, pulling him out the game?
Yeah, but I mean, part of it is play calls as well. We have to always take accountability in all aspects of the game. But at the end of the day, just you live and die by the sword, and that's what Ohio State is.
Now, on that fourth and goal, did you think about taking three? Did you consider taking a field goal and potentially, getting another stop on defense, or did you want to go? Was your mindset to go for it on fourth down as you lined up on the ball?
I mean, you trust your QBs, right? I mean, I trusted mine, and just the trust I give is the trust I have to give back as well, no matter if it goes good or bad. That's just that's just what the way of the game.
Now, with this fourth loss on the season, that potentially could knock you out of the college football playoffs, and you might be having a bowl game. Um, are you looking forward to that, or are you just looking forward to the next season?
I mean, we knew what the consequences would be of this game. We knew the risk that we were putting ourselves in if we didn't get the win. But it's not completely over. We're gonna sit back, watch some games, watch the film on this game, and just be grateful that we're gonna have a bowl game if any. So, mentality doesn't change. We're trying to end the season on a W.
All right, and we any questions from Mr. Joker?
I mean, yeah, obviously, I think the over aggressiveness costed you that game, but just to recap the season overall, how would you rate your experience as the Ohio State University?
I mean, I took over the team late. We were in a little bit of a slump when I took over, and we went undefeated in conference up until now. So I mean, it's not just because you don't win the national championship doesn't mean it's a failure of a season. There's always ups and downs and good things that happen in the season. And overall, I think we had a great season.
All right, and any final questions from the media? And I think that's gonna go on ahead and wrap it up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you made it this far in this episode of Game of the Week, we appreciate you guys as always. Be sure to like, share, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.